And again, today we're talking about the latest surge at home testing kits, the accuracy of them, and how to get your hands on them, plus also kids in schools. Answering these questions is Dr. Daniel Griffin. Dr. Griffin, thanks for being with us again.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully you can hear me.
I can hear you now. We can hear you
Okay,
now.
fantastic.
Let's just start off with your opinion right now. When could we finally see a peak in this COVID climb that we're seeing post-holiday?
Yeah, I think we're going to see the peak this month, and I think that's hopefully going to be reassuring for a lot of people. We have a couple factors at play. We had all those holidays. A lot of people got together, right? I think we were starved for that social and family contact. And we do have Omicron, and Omicron does look like it about a 2-day from exposure to the time people start testing positive. So it's spreading much more quickly. But the experience that we saw from South Africa, that we're seeing from Europe and the UK, I think most of us are predicting a peak this month and then coming down sharply the other side.
What is that going to mean for the winter? Obviously, winter inside places, people are closer together. Does that mean that cases may stay low?
So I don't want to be too reassuring.
Right.
A couple of things. So we will see a peak, and the number of cases, 1 million a day in some estimates is really, it's dramatic. We're going to see those come down, and they're not going to come down to 0 or 10,000. There's still going to be a number of cases. But what we have really seen, I think this is really optimistic, is for those people who either were recently infected with Delta or who have been vaccinated, this is actually turning into a milder disease. We don't know how much of that we can attribute to the virus. A lot of us are optimistic, but no. So I think that for a lot of people, they're going to get infected. This is not a moral failing. For a lot of people, that is going to be a mild experience, not for everyone. We still worry about some degree of long COVID, rare, though I don't want to overstate that. But we're seeing a lot less hospitalizations. We're seeing a lot less deaths relative to just these huge numbers of cases. So what's going to happen going forward? We have expanded access for younger individuals, even this third shot, right, for the youngest. The youngest, we're hoping in the coming weeks, months, we're going to have access for them as well. So I think it's going to be a lot of cases this month, but I think things are going to start getting better in February, really in March.
I know anything's possible after the last 2 years. Could there be yet a second winter surge?
I think there will be bumps, but I can't see it getting any worse than it really is right now. We really had a lot of things come together at once. We had maybe a little too much optimism and too much of a lack of masking and too much getting together. I do not see the degree that we're seeing right now repeating itself. And one of the things, and this is another positive thing, even though Delta did not do much to protect people against reinfection with Omicron, it does look, at least the data we're seeing, that Omicron may provide some protection against reinfection with Delta. So we may be getting vaccinations plus a certain amount of viral survivor immunity from Omicron.
Just trying to scrape up all the positives we can get nowadays, right?